Hello. Hello. Welcome. Welcome back if you have already seen my videos. Welcome if this is your first time. This is the Bummy Podcast because I'm a bum. Hello. Anyways. So basically, welcome and welcome back. I got like two topics ish. Three two-ish topics. I just realized that I didn't write a topic on my on the title. I already made the title or the cover, the thumbnail. I really don't know what it is. Okay, I'm not a YouTuber. Leave me alone. Anyways, so the first topic, again, yes, this is the same day, same clothes, same hair, same everything. This is the same day that I made the other one. If you watch the other one, mind your business. I have the time, so I'm making two in one. Well, two in one day. Yeah. Anyways, so first topic is, I don't know what I named it. I definitely could look at it. Give me a moment. Oh, I titled it Money Over Kids. But on my phone, I said 1 million kids dying for you to get money, or they get saved and you don't get money. And I watched a video, if I remember, I might link it down below. But I watched a video where this guy, he would basically come and he would be like, oh, my phone died, can I use your phone to call for, I don't even know for what, but he was like, can I use your phone? So he would take their phone, he would call himself, and then he's like, oh, they're not answering, and then he would give the phone back to them, right? And they'd be like, okay, whatever, and then he would go, he would leave. So when he got there, they didn't notice, but he had put a briefcase somewhere around them. And then he would, when he left, he would call them from a little bit far away from where he can see them. And he would be like, there's a briefcase near you, open it up. And in the briefcase, like right on top, when you open it, there's a picture of a kid. Obviously, they don't know this kid is just a random kid. And then he would tell them, you see that picture of the kid? That kid is gonna die if you keep the money. But if you leave the briefcase, that kid is gonna live. So some of them, there was one at the end that didn't even let him speak. He saw the money and he hung up and left with the briefcase, gone. But the first three, I think it was like four people that he did this on. And the first three actually did hear him when he was telling them, like, this would happen if you take the money, this would happen if you don't take the money. So he, the first guy was a guy, I know my hands are shiny, but he was. And so why did he sit there and contemplate? And then after he contemplated, surprise, what do you think he did? He took the money. He left. So the guy that left the briefcase, he followed him. He was like, wait, where are you going? And he like tried to run. He tried to run. Mind you, it's not real money. It's fake. And I guess they don't know the difference between real and fake money. But anyways, he tried to run. And then the guy caught up to him and he was like, so you would take money knowing that a child died because you took the money? And he was like, I really need this money. I think it was like $1 million. He's like, I really needed this money. And you would let a child die for money? Like, people are so weird. The love of money is the root of all evil. If you've read the Bible, that's what it says. And it's like, even if it's not in the Bible, you have no humanity, no soul, no nothing for you to knowingly, like, it's one thing if you didn't know. Like that kid that he heard money and he left. But, or he saw money. He can hear money. He saw the money and he left. But it's like you heard that the kid with the, like, there's literally a picture that's going to haunt you forever. Like, you literally saw the picture of the kid. And you're okay with that kid being killed. if you get $1 million. Wow, money over people, huh? He's like, I really need that money. Are you joking? You're really trying to defend yourself for your shitty action? Embarrassing. And so then the second person was like a artsy. I think he was drawing. He was representing, He was this. And he gave his phone, blah blah blah, the whole routine, right? And then he got the call. He told him this kid would die if you take the money. If you leave the briefcase, this kid will live, right? So he left the briefcase. He grabbed all his shit and he was about to skedaddle. And the guy caught up with him and he was like, "Oh, like, why didn't you take the money?" And he was like, "I would not feel right about it knowing that because I took the money that the kid would die." Imagine. Only are mentally okay? Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? I'm praying because there's no way that you really tried to explain why you would take the money knowing a kid would die. You're sick. You're not okay. I need to pray for you. But yeah, that was the second person. The third person was this also. He also was gonna take the money. I was like, wow. If I was a person of this, I would be hurt that this is the representation I have out here. People that would take money knowing a kid is gonna die. Knowing a kid is gonna die, you would take $1 million. I wouldn't even take $1 million every second, let alone $1 million, a one-time $1 million, knowing that a kid would die. You're sick. You're weird. I don't get it. It's not for me. So this is like a ethical question. If you guys want to answer. I'm just kidding. No, but this is literally like an ethics thing. A lot of people don't have any humanity in them, any heart, any nothing. They're like dead inside. And I'm dead inside too, but I'm not that dead. Trust and believe. I would not take a piece of paper that we as a society, we as a human race in the whole entire world put value on. Because it is really a piece of paper. Okay, money does not grow the food. Water, sun, dirt does, not money. Even money grows, technically, the material, the stuff that they make. It's growing from a tree, right? I don't know how they make money, but regardless of how it's made, it's a piece of paper. And if the governments of all the world were like, you know what, money means nothing anymore. Imagine how some of you would react. You would be crying. All that time you spent. We would not be sponsoring again. All that time you spent, you would be crying. You would be crying because you invested so much time trying to collect this piece of paper. Embarrass. I could not be a speaker. I'm getting out of breath. I'm thirsty. Oh no. My leg hurts. Ow. Anyways, that was the first topic, right? The $1 million over kids' lives. Basically, that's what it is. $1 million over kids' lives. Excuse me. Sometimes your nose runs. My nose wanted to talk. I told it to shut up. So anyways. The other ethics question, which I forgot to put in the thumbnail writing, was the train ethics question, which is if there was one person and one train track tied to the train track, or 5 people tied to the train track on the other one, which side would you choose? A lot of people say the 1% because it's like 1% over 5 people. Yeah. And then some people, if they change up the question and tell you, oh, well, how about if that 1% is your family member and those 5 are people you don't know? They'll be like, okay, then I don't know those people. So if they die, they die. I don't know them. But it's like, for me personally, regardless of who's on which train track, I said I would choose the 1%, but I would also jump in front of the train because I would not live knowing that I had killed somebody or my decision killed somebody. I don't think I don't think that's something that I can live with. So I said I would choose the one person, and then I'll just kill myself with that one person. We'll die together. Together. I wouldn't feel bad because I'm not alive. I'm dead. So literally, not even just like haha dead. Dead literally. So yeah, that's what I would choose. There's also, you know, a scenario where how about if the 5 people were criminals and the one person was like has the cure for cancer, because that's what everybody be saying. If you have the cure for cancer, the government is killing you. Just saying. But if the one person was like somebody, you know, that has the cure for whatever, and the 5 people were criminals, people are choosing the 5 criminals. And then there was another one. I'm trying to think. You can switch it up. You can say like that one person is a criminal, the other 5 are good people, or so, you know. Nah. Regardless of who that one person is, I'm killing them and me. Because one, it's only one person. If I could, I would have stopped the train. Right? I don't even think anybody ever thought of that. Everybody always says, oh, I would kill that person or those people or whatever. But if I could, I would stop the train. That would be the first thing was to stop the train. But if the train is unstoppable, it's impossible to stop the train, I would, like I said, jump in front of it with that one person. We'll die together. It's okay. We will die together. But yeah, that's like a very hard ethical question to answer, especially when you switch it up. You see like people's thought process, and then you see like how different we all are, because not everybody's gonna say the same thing. But yeah, it's definitely a hard question to answer. Unlike the would you take $1 million? Like, that's not hard. That's not hard. Anybody choosing money over somebody dying, you're sick. Because the train track one, somebody's dying regardless. Whether it's the 5 people or the one person, somebody has to die. There is no option to stop the train. If there was, I'm stopping the train, like I said. But there is no option. But the fact that you would choose money over people, not even just people, a kid, oh, you're sick. Oh, you're sick. And it's like, those are the people that you really need to watch for, because they will kill you for money. They will kill you. They will stomp on your grave like that elephant stomped on the lady's grave in India. They will stomp on your grave if they have to, if they're getting money. But that's crazy to me that there's really people out here like that. But yeah, that would be the first topic. And you know, you can comment what you would do with the money one and with the ethical question. You don't have to. I'm not really a commenter on YouTube, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's crazy that people would do stuff like that. I'm gonna just look at other ethical questions. Okay, this is kind of interesting. I'm trying to make it longer, okay? I'm trying to find new questions because I already answered the ones that I just said. This is one example. It says, what does my religion or culture say about whether it is acceptable to donate a kidney? Sometimes it's really not even about religion. To be honest with you, I don't think anywhere in the Bible does it say don't donate your body parts. I mean, after you're dead. But to me, what makes me think when I read that is, if I were a kidney donor or whatever, body part donor, or organ donor, body part, I highly doubt they're donating body parts. But if I was an organ donor, would they, like if I had a problem, right, and I went to the hospital, would they not do everything in their power to help me survive just so they can get my organs? Like, that's what I would think about. But personally, I highly doubt any religion, maybe culture, but I don't know if any religion says don't donate like your organs and stuff. I don't know. And sometimes you can live without your kidney, right? there's something that people donate and they're still alive. I don't know. But whatever it is, you donating that organ to somebody is helping them live. So wouldn't that be a good thing? I don't know. I don't really know. Again, like I said, there might be a culture that may say, don't donate organs. Me personally, I just don't care. Whatever you do to my body, I'm dead. But okay, I guess I can't click on that one. I'm good on that. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go for images, not news. Images. You're so sensitive. But yeah, I would definitely not think that there's a specific definitely don't think there's like a specific religion that thinks like that. I'm trying to find other questions, but it's weird. Okay, these ones are like basic. I guess we'll do like a couple of them just to get the time going, just to get the time rolling. I'm definitely gonna choose something that I can actually answer. So I'm gonna look through. Okay, this is like basic. Is it okay to lie? Is it okay to kill? Is it okay to lie? For me, I would say there's just some, honestly, it is better for you to tell the truth even if it's gonna hurt somebody's feelings. But is it okay to lie knowing you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings? Probably not. I would not agree with that. But if you're lying to like, or some people say they're protecting somebody's feelings, but then they're not really protecting somebody's feelings. Like cheaters would have this mentality where they'll be like, oh, I love you, I didn't tell you because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But it's like, you cheated. We've already went past that. So in certain cases, I guess people think it's okay to lie. Like they would lie to hurt on purpose, to protect somebody's feelings. But I feel like it really depends on what you're lying about. Because if you're lying about like, oh, what question could you lie about? Oh, like, okay, for example, if you say, oh, do I have something in my teeth? Do I have something in my teeth? Why did I do it like that? Do I have something in my teeth? And then somebody lies and says no, and you have. That's shitty. They're not trying to protect your feelings. They're doing it on purpose to hurt you. But I really couldn't think of any lie that you would say to protect somebody's feelings. Am I ugly? No, you're so good looking. I guess that could be one. You're beautiful. But at the end of the day, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I find myself beautiful, so I don't need your validation. But other people might need validation. So I guess lying to people about their looks would be one lie. But definitely, I would say 99% of the time it's not okay to lie. Because at the end of the day, the truth will come out and you will look shitty later on. You might have looked good when you lied at the moment, but you're gonna look shitty when it actually comes out. So I wouldn't lie. It said, is it ever okay to kill? That's very questionable. I should have just said no. Definitely no. No, I hesitated. I feel like some people are put in certain situations where they have to defend themselves and then they end up killing the person. Like there was a girl that was like kidnapped and like being abused or whatever, and like she killed the abuser. but she wasn't. I think they took her to jail or something. And I think that's weird because she was defending, like, did you want her to just let it happen? But anyways, she ended up killing the guy and then she went to jail, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But it's crazy to me that my arm is big as hell. It's crazy to me that she went to jail because, again, it wasn't like she went out of her way to kill him. He kidnapped her. He was abusing her, and she wasn't gonna take it anymore. But yeah, that's very weird to me that she went to jail. But I'm not surprised. It's not shocking information. It's just like, wow, really? Really? But I wouldn't go out of my way to just kill people. But I don't know. If I'm put in a situation where it's like you have to defend yourself, would I kill somebody? I don't know. Also, I would say that I might not kill you. But if you tried to kill me and I didn't die, I might come and kill you. I'm just kidding. That's a lie. For legal reasons and the truth, that's a lie. I would never do that. I don't think I can kill somebody. But yeah, it depends. Also, a lot of people say, oh, it's not good to kill, it's not good to kill. Same people be eating meat. Ironic. Just a thought. Just a penny for your thoughts. Because I don't got money, so it's pennies, not quarters, not dimes, not... That's all the coins. I don't think there's... Not half dollars and stuff like that. Not money. My money jiggles. It doesn't fall. Anyway, let's find like 2 more. And then, because we're in the 20s right now, so I think I should be good. Wow, these are long. Okay, it says, do evil people exist? If so, what characteristics makes them evil people? Well, I kind of described an evil person in the first question. Somebody that would take money knowing somebody's gonna die for the money they just took. That's the evil person. I feel like if you're constantly trying to hurt people, that's an evil person. If you are constantly thinking about how to harm others, that's an evil person. If you can have billions and trillions of dollars in your pocket and walk past a bunch of homeless people, whether it be children, adults, old people, you're an evil person. I'm trying to think. Somebody that just like gets joy when they see some bad things happening to people, that's an evil person. Somebody that's constantly thinking about just doing bad things is an evil person. I'm trying to think of any other things, but yeah, it's not hard to know who's evil and who's not, but anybody that exhibits devil behavior, demonic behavior is an evil person to me. But yeah, let's try one more. Something caught my eye. Holocaust survivor Eva Kor famously forgave all Nazis for their crimes. Can one person give forgiveness for atrocities that were also done to others? No. The fact that I couldn't even read it was sad. But the fact that I couldn't even say atrocity is crazy. But no, absolutely not. I feel like you are responsible for your actions. You can only represent yourself. You cannot be like, as a group, like for me, I can't sit here and tell you that black people forgive white people for slavery. One, I'm Ethiopian. Ethiopians, I highly doubt were ever here during slavery and were being enslaved. Two, I'm not the people that were enslaved. I cannot sit here and forgive people that, like, that would make no sense. Three, she survived, yeah. She can forgive them for herself. But the fact that she thought she can forgive them for the whole group No. Because one, the other people are dead. They can't forgive you, or they can't unforgive you. I don't think that's a word. Not forgive you. They're dead. None of that shit matters to them at that point. They're dead. But her, she survived. She can definitely forgive them for herself, but as a whole group, definitely not. She cannot. That makes no sense. That and people that hold a whole group of people accountable for one person's actions, or even just in a family. Like, if I did something shitty, I do not expect people to shit on my family, because that has nothing to do with them. It was just me. So you can shit on me if I did something wrong, but my whole family, that's crazy. And I can forgive you for something you did to my family, but my whole family is not forgiving you. I'm the only one forgiving you. So you're only getting forgiveness from me. But she cannot, as being one, I don't know if there's any other ones, but as being one of the survivors, I highly doubt she can forgive Nazis for the whole group of people they just murdered. She can forgive them for herself, but not the whole group. That would make no sense. Wow. That was a good question. That was a really good question. I'm dying. I'm out of breath. I'm thirsty. Pink cows and stuff, they be rejuvenating your body. But yeah, no, absolutely not. She cannot. The time is running, bruh. That's crazy. But no, she definitely cannot. She definitely cannot forgive them for the whole, like, I don't know if she did. I don't know if she forgave them for the whole group, or she was just saying, I forgive you, I forgive you. But if this question is just saying it as an ethical question, and she didn't actually say she forgives them for everybody, then that's up to her. But yeah, she's really strong for that, because a lot of people, let alone stuff this big, a lot of people wouldn't forgive you for the smallest things. But you need to forgive people, because that shit is gonna hurt you at the end of the day. They're probably living happy, living lavish, while you're out here holding grudges and not forgiving. But yeah, I said one last question, right? Should I do another one? Okay, there's one. Feel like should be the last one, because it's gonna go back to what I like about kids. So let's see. A building is burning. You have time to either save a child trapped inside of a valuable painting, which you would then sell using the money to save 20 children from starvation. What should you do and why? Well, that's very interesting. First of all, similar to the train, but it's like not really. First instinct, a building is burning, right? I have time to save the child trapped, or would I save a valuable painting? First of all, I'm not choosing no damn painting, regardless of how much it is. I am not choosing a painting over a child. I'm grabbing the child and we're skedaddling. Like, if you guys want to go save the painting, you can, but I'm saving the child. And I love how they said, oh, you can sell the painting and save 20 children from starvation. Anybody that's choosing to save a painting over a child is not about to use that money to save 20 children from starvation. They're going to use that money for themselves. So me personally, I think that I'm definitely saving the child. And nobody, I thought it said, I feel like I read it in my mind as they were trapped behind the painting and I'm supposed to break the painting to get I thought it said inside of a painting. I feel like that's what I read. I don't know, but it didn't say that. It said inside or a valuable painting. You know, I'm not good at reading. Leave me alone. But if I didn't say that, mind your business. If I did say that, mind your business. But yeah, no, I would save the child. I would save the child, and if I have any money that I can save those 20 children starving, I will save them, or I'll try to help them. But I'm definitely, at that moment, I'm saving the child. I'm not about to be like, you're gonna die, I'm gonna go save that painting because I'm gonna use that money to save children. How does that make sense? That's very ironic that you're letting a child die to save other children. I highly doubt anybody that's saving the portrait, the valuable portrait, the painting, whatever it is. Yeah, they're not using that money for no children. Absolutely not. But these were good questions. Let me save this. Hold up. Yeah, I might do this again. Just randomly. Like whenever I don't have, at the end or something, I'll just like read a couple of philosophical questions. And then I can answer them. Yeah, I like this. I like it. I like it very much. I like it a lot. Anyways, we answered the ethical questions and the children one. Topic number, I guess, 3 would be 3. I just did the ethical question as 2. I said, I don't know what I wrote on the thing. I keep saying I don't know what I wrote on the thing. I said, should you have kids if you are broke, on the thumbnail. But on here I wrote, don't have kids if you can't afford to take care of them. And that is 100% facts in my brain. It might not be facts for some people, and sometimes life doesn't work out like that. But if you are choosing to have children knowing you cannot even take care of yourself, you're selfish. You are a shellfish. You are weird. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? If you know you don't have the money, because you know how expensive, first of all, kids grow. I'm going all over the place. Tiny, like, newborn children, right? They grow pretty fast. 1. 2, you gotta buy clothes, because you can't make them wear the same clothes just because they're gonna grow. You have to buy new clothes. You're buying new clothes, 1, like constantly. Diapers, wipes, baby powder, baby oil, lotion. I'm trying to think of, I don't have kids. Baby food. Side note, the fact that y'all were eating baby food, you're weird. Baby formula, if you can't, if they're just born, you're basically buying baby formula. If you don't have milk is milk. Am I tripping, or it got brighter? That's weird. And so on and so forth. You're buying a lot of stuff. You're buying a lot of stuff to take care of this child. If they're going to school, especially if they're going to private school, you gotta buy them, or you gotta pay for the school. You gotta buy them the school. You gotta pay for the school, food, transportation, and stuff like that. Please stop getting brighter. I don't like this. I don't like this. I like darkness. Please, hello, darkness, my old friend. Ah, there we go. But yeah, definitely kids are very expensive. And if you can't even afford to take care of yourself, if you are barely paying your bills, don't have children. Because now that kid is living in poverty because of you. And then it just keeps continuing because you technically don't have money to help them out with schooling when they're up, like old when they're like in college and stuff like that, or even in high school if they need money. It's not gonna be good. So me personally, I feel like if you can't afford it, don't have children. There are some cases where people just get preggers. You definitely can stop that too. That's not a 110% accident. 2 people consensually, and there's really nobody you can blame but yourself. And then it's just like there are some people that would have what is it called? Abortions. I don't know why the name was gone from my head, but there are some people that have abortions because they know they can't afford to take care of the kid, And the only ones I would support in that sense would be like the people that were R word. Yeah, I would support them because they did not choose. It wasn't a consensual, there wasn't a consensual. It was a non-consensual thing that happened to them, and the least that they can do is have an abortion. But the people that willingly have consensual and then they have an abortion, I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't support it. But it is your body. It's up to you. I don't care what you do. Excuse me. Stop getting bright. Okay. It is your body. It's up to you. You do what you want to do. But me personally, I would not support you. But it's none of my business. I'm not saying just because I don't support you, I'm going to be out there like, sinner, and throw like rocks at you or yell that you're going to hell, because that's not true. I don't know who's going to heaven or hell. But to be honest with you, I feel like every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Everything has a consequence to it. Everything you do, it's gonna come back to bite you in the butt. So definitely don't do something that you know is wrong. But having kids, not like when you're not ready, it's not only a bad thing for you financially, but it's a bad thing for the kid, because if you're not mentally in the right space to take care of a child, that child is not gonna grow up so great. That child is not gonna grow up so great. So definitely you need to think about like, this is gonna be a full-on human being. This is a full-on human being that you are going to be raising. The shitty people, though, in that scenario, would be the people that adopt just for the money, like foster parents and stuff. They just like the people that do it just for the money. There's a special place in hell for you. I think you're gonna be the one in the lake of fire with the devil, because that's sick. That is so sick. Like, why would you? You're as bad as that guy that was about to take that $1 million knowing the child was gonna die. Knowing the child was gonna die. There was no child. It was a test. But you failed. But yeah. Stop getting bright. I don't get people like that. I don't get their mindset. I can never put myself in that. There's just some things that you can put yourself in that scenario and you can be like, oh, I guess I get where like they were doing this, they were doing that. I can't get in that mindset of people that would choose money over people. It could be an old crusty person, but I'm not choosing money over somebody that's ready to die, let alone children. People are just sick. But yeah, I don't get foster parents that be doing that take money just to have the money, or that take in kids just to have the money, and then they be treating the kids like garbage. You're shitty. You're shitty, and what goes around will come around. So be prepared for your karma and the punishment that's coming from above. But yeah, that's about it. I think all my podcasts from now on are about to be like 40-some minutes, because I think the longest I've talked was when I was talking about college, which was hell on earth. So yeah. I definitely can do more ethical questions. I can do one more. Should I do one more? Let me do one more. Let me do one more. But yeah, I definitely feel like people should not have kids if they're broke. I mean, it's really in the thumbnail how I think. So, I'm replying to messages, so give me a moment of your time. Take a breather, just like I am. Oh my god. We were reading ethical questions. Okay, let me just swipe. Alright. Let's do like a small one. I don't feel like reading. Okay, stop. It says, Is the future already determined? Why or why not? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. It really depends on your religious beliefs also. Me personally, I don't think the future is determined per se. I feel like... Stop getting brighter. I feel like it's not predetermined. That's what it says, right? You know, I really have Alzheimer's, you guys. Pray for me. Is the future already determined? It didn't say predetermined. I just put that in there by myself. Is the future already determined? I don't think so. Like I said, your actions have a reaction. Again, I don't know everything, but as a person that has read the Bible multiple times, I feel like it's not determined per se, but God already knows. But yeah, no, like whatever you do has an effect on your future. Stop getting brighter. Okay. Oh my gosh, it got brighter. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Definitely what you do affects what's gonna happen later on. What you do every day really does have an effect on the future, but I don't think it's already determined. It's just like I don't know how to explain it. I'm saying like God already knows, because he's God. He already knows like everything, because he's not in our time. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's a time, right? And we're in that time. Like, we can't be out of the time. But he's not confined in the time. So he knows past, present, future, whatever, right? So he already knows that. But just because he knows that doesn't mean that it's already determined. Just like, you know how some people, what are they? I think you know who I'm talking about. The people that say they can read your future. They're not determining your future. They're just assuming what your future is holding. That doesn't mean that they are on purpose putting you in that future. It's obviously going to be you, but they just know it. So like God knows it, but he's not forcing you to be in that future. Stop getting brighter. Oh my gosh. I hate it here. Stop. Okay. No. Back? If I go back, would it get darker? I just wanna be in the dark, please. Oh no. I feel like I definitely made the light brighter. But anyways, I'm just gonna stay right here. But yeah, I don't think your future is determined. There's different outcomes. Like, I'm trying to see examples I can use. Like, for example, Doctor Strange saw a lot of outcomes of a future, but it wasn't determined that he was gonna choose the one he chose. He chose it because he thought that was the best option. But so it's not really determined already. It's just known. I don't know how to explain it. That was a pretty good question. That was really hard to answer. But like I said, it really depends on your religious beliefs. Okay, yeah, continue to pull your damn garbage. It really depends on your religious beliefs. But also sometimes it depends on you. But I feel like your future is not predetermined. But yeah, if you want to comment, you can comment what you think about everything that I just talked about. I think 44444. I'm gonna do that. Okay, have a bummy day. Bye. No, I didn't stop it at 444. I hate my life.